My name is Monica Schumann. My sobriety date is March 9th, 2024, and I've been at Plugged In for over 2 months now. I've always had like a drive in me to stay clean because I've gone clean many times, but to stay clean, it was just, I've always wanted it. But this time was kind of weird because when I went to detox, I actually packed a bag for residential and like knew I don't care where they put me in the slums or wherever I'm doing it. I'm going to get a 30 days, a legit 30 days, and then go from there. And obviously it worked because usually every 30 days or 60 days I would celebrate, obviously relapse. So it's not a genuine clean. So that definitely worked this time around.
And what was your experience like in the 30-day residential program?
I took a lot out of it. I actually really soaked it up. I enjoyed it. I made it like a crappy vacation, but I made the best out of it. And since I was there and being present, I listened. I listened so hard. I was like participating. I just wanted to soak it all in because at that moment, I just knew I could not go back to my lifestyle anymore and live that life. And I just want to grow moving forward. So I felt really present. I just felt so there. It felt really right. Okay. I was like in the right place at the right time. Obviously, Wade Sr. came in. You came into for H&I and residential, and you guys hyped it up. And it scratched like a little itch, and I was curious. The more times you guys came in, I was like, what is this? And I was listening even more because I was curious because I knew doing a sober living was like the numbers. To me, I'm a numbers girl. So the numbers on residential sober living is in the high 90s. So that's what definitely sparked my interest, and just the aesthetics of your guys' sober living was very intriguing. It made sense to me financially, so I was like, okay, well, I'm going to pay a month. I'm going to stick to this month now. If I'm going to pay for it, I'm going to stick to it. And I'm so glad I did that, because after that month, I was like, well, now I want to like really get 3 months like outside of a treatment. And then here I'm at 3 months. I'm like, I want to get 6 months. And now maybe then, I'm sure then I'll be considering moving on. But I just need like a steady foundation first. And so the sober living has been giving me that. It's different, but for a sober living, it's a sober living. So there's like a bunch of other women or men at houses, and your main purpose is to stay clean and sober. And so if that's the main goal here, I think we have like a common bond with that. And of course there's like conflicts of interest, but I don't know, just that purpose, that brings us together like it always does. And people are people, we're gonna have good and bad days, but just that support, I love that so much. It's definitely like my little sorority house here. The chores, it's actually, that sets you up for a routine, a very healthy routine. Like they say, it's either 30, 60 or X amount of days. If you do something repetitively, it becomes like a normal thing. So doing the chores, making my bed, cleaning my room, it's actually giving me so much pride, and I feel like a lot of integrity out of that. I like, when I'm gonna do it, I wanna do it really good, you know. And then also sets like an example, and thankfully I have like the best house manager, Suzanne, who sets the bar high, but boy, is she such a good leadership role. Like, I am actually so grateful for Suzanne, because without that, it set the tone here. Like, it's perfect. Absolutely. I always say don't knock it till you try it. Honestly, just give it a week, give it half a month, and see how much support and like genuine sobriety you get out of it. Like, it really does set you up for just your future. And like, first and foremost, like not only safety is a priority, but your sobriety is such a priority, because without that, you're not gonna have anything. So I totally recommend giving it a shot, definitely with Plugged In, and I promise they will not be disappointed.
Okay. Well, we did want to give you this, your
Lovely.
Resident of the Week certificate, and I think we'll just close out. Do you have anyone you would like to thank?
I would love to thank Suzanne and Morgan, definitely our house leaderships. Without them, I don't know what kind of role model I would have. Definitely you guys that Plugged In, you guys have been really cool and supportive. I love the organization and my mom, my family, of course.
Awesome. Well, thank you, Monica. Congratulations.
Thank you.